Okay, so
My dad is getting out of prison after 17 years, and today's the day.
So, Unprisoned is a show that's inspired by the real life story of Tracy McMillan, who's an incredible life coach and love and relationship guru expert person. And she's just a miracle of being because her dad went into prison when she was a toddler. He was in and out of prison her whole life, and she was in and out of the foster care system. And the show is really about what happens when a mom, a single mom, is dealing with the fact that her dad is leaving prison and re-entering society and re-entering her life. So the show is about a dad who's a formerly incarcerated person, the mom, his daughter, and then his grandson, and kind of these three generations learning to love each other and live together and be a family. I guess going into the show, I want people to know that this show is about everybody, and I say that for a couple of reasons. One is that in reality, in the United States, there are 80 million Americans walking around with criminal records. So that's a huge percentage of us. And for every one of those 80 million people, they're each surrounded by a circle of people, loved ones, who care about them and who also have to navigate relationship with a returning citizen. So this show really is about a big idea that we're dealing with in our culture and in our society. But also, in many ways, the show is just about trying to be a good daughter and trying to be a good mother, trying to be a good father and trying to be a good grandfather, trying to be a good grandson and trying to be a good son. It's really about just trying to coexist in family when there's complicated relationships. And I dare you, I dare anybody to tell me that you're in a family that's not complicated. When I think about Django, the first thing I really think about is Jamie Foxx and how lucky I am that in my career I got to act with him twice, both in Ray and in Django, and how much I learn from him every time I work with him. I think he's like singularly one of the most talented people on the planet. So the fact that I've gotten to share a screen with him and have such amazing adventures all over the world with tremendous directors and phenomenal material, I consider myself to be really, 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 really lucky.